This video will provide a tutorial about how to obtain you and or your parents' tax return transcripts and or non-filer statements from the IRS for EOF financial verification at Rutgers Camden. The first step will be to go to irs.gov. Once you arrive at this page, you will scroll down and click Get Your Tax Record. You will then be prompted to visit or create your online account. If you have never created an online account before, you will have to follow the steps outlined to do so. Remember that tax transcripts or non-filer statements, any tax record is tied to a person's social security number. So if financial aid is asking for both you and your parents' tax records, you will both need to create separate accounts in order to obtain them. So make sure that you and your parent create your account online. You would then be prompted to sign into your account, and once you do so, you will be taken here. You would scroll down and go to View Tax Records. So you would click this, and once you click that, you would be taken to another page where you can scroll down and click on Get Transcripts Online. So you would click Get Transcript, and that would take you, I'll show you the first step. It'll take you here and it'll ask you to select a reason you need a transcript. And you would click Higher Education Student Aid, and you do not need a customer file number. You then click Go, and then it will bring you to a page showing you all the transcripts or non-filer statements that have been on file for that person for the past 4 years. So again, it's going to be tied to whoever's social security number or account this is. So if financial aid is asking for your records, whether it's a non-filer statement or tax return transcript, you will want to log into your account and follow these steps. You will see that it's boxed out by different transcripts and years. So financial aid usually asks for a tax return transcript, so that's right on top. And you would click on whichever year they're asking for. So if they were asking for 2020, for yourself, you would click 2020, and a PDF version of your return transcript would download, and you could take that and submit it directly to the financial aid portal. If you didn't file taxes, there would be a box here that say non-filer statements, and the same thing, you would click on the appropriate year. Your parent or guardian would follow the same steps in their account to download the appropriate transcripts. This is the fastest and best way to get the transcripts or non-filer statements that the financial aid office is requesting. However, some students and families have problems downloading these documents from the IRS for whatever reason. So if that is the case, the next step would be to try to request these documents via mail. So you would go back to Get Your Tax Record through the IRS website. You would scroll down to Get Transcript by Mail. So you would click Get Transcript by Mail. You would select OK to this prompt. It then would ask you to fill out the following information. Again, you would fill it out for the person that you're asking for the tax records for. So if it's for yourself, you would put in your social security number, date of birth, street address, and zip or postal code. Conversely, if it was for your parent or guardian, they would put in that information, and then you'd click Continue. It would then bring you to this page. So you would want to request, if it was a tax transcript, for example, a return transcript, and you would select the appropriate year. So say it was 2020, and then you would hit Continue. And it would let you know in confirmation that this request has been received, and you should receive the transcripts within 5 to 10 business days. If it was a non-filer statement, you would see that option here, or they may also just have you select return transcript, click 2020 or 2019 if that was the year, for example, and instead they would send you a statement that said there was no tax record on file for you for that year, which could serve as the non-filer statement being requested by the financial aid office. This is also a quick and efficient way to request these documents, as they do typically come within 2 to 3 weeks. Now, if the financial aid office is asking for multiple years, you will have to do this process more than once to get the different years. Same thing if they're asking that of your parent and guardian, they would also have to do the same steps twice. The last case scenario would be to get your transcripts a different way. So if you couldn't, for some reason, download them, then you tried to request them online to get via mail, and that didn't work. The last option is to use an actual form called a 4506T form, fill it out and send it in via mail to the IRS and request these transcripts to be mailed to you. So you would go to the bottom of this page and you would click on form 4506T. So it's important. It has to be 4506T for tax transcript. So you would click here and you would see a current revision and you would click on the form. And it comes up as a PDF. So you would need to fill out the information for whoever it's being requested for. So if it was your parent or guardian, they would need to fill out the information that is being asked of them. In box 6, you would put 1040 and you would click A for a tax return transcript. If you were not asking for a tax return transcript, you didn't file taxes, you need a non-filer statement. Instead, you would click non-filer statement. Then you would have to put the year or period requested. If they were asking for the year 2020, you would put 12/31/2020 because that would be the tax year that they would send you for. You can put up to 4 years. So if you needed multiple years of non-filer statements or transcripts, you could put 2020 and 2019. You would then sign and date and send. You will see on the back where you can send these transcripts to. And so for New Jersey, this middle address right here is where you would send it to. There's also a fax option as well. I will caution and say this is the last possible option you will want to take. So you will want to try to request them online. You will want to try to request them via mail online, because sending these in via mail, this form, takes several weeks sometimes to be processed and sent back. If you have any questions about requesting transcript, please contact the EOF office or the financial aid office, and we would be happy to help you.